Hey guys, Brandon Krause here. Yet again, I know it's been a while, but I'm back on this YouTube channel thing, and I got a good one for you today. I know when you start boxing and you start learning about the sweet science, you start seeing how incredibly complicated it is. How much is gonna go into really mastering this and how overwhelming it can seem. And it can seem overwhelming, and a lot does go into it. But if you can organize your thoughts in a way to instead think of what is different about every technique, every tactic, instead think about what remains the same, what remains consistent. And I want to talk a little bit about those things today. No matter what you're doing, there's a couple of things that are going to remain consistent that you can focus your mind on, right? I don't care what technique you're employing, your elbows are going to be in, right? So if you had to choose where to put some brain power, put that brain power into remembering to keeping those elbows tucked. And look what happens when I keep my elbows tucked. My hands go up, right? So instead of having to think about my hands up and my elbows tucked, I can just simplify that thought into elbows in, which equals hands up. Also, what's going to be consistent about, I don't care what you're doing in the ring, your chin is going to be down, right? So you can always think, no matter where your opponent is, you want that chin tucked as much as you possibly can. Another way to simplify your thoughts, right? And a big one that I have in the gym that people have a difficult time addressing and mastering is the distance that their feet have to be apart. Well, coach, should it be this, that? Should it be? This is what it should be. You should be on the balls of your feet. Now, let me get rid of the flip-flops, actually, just to show you a little bit better. But we know that the balls of your foot, like this part right here, if you can remain on that part of your foot, no matter what technique you're doing, no matter what movement pattern, no matter what head movement you're doing, no matter what bob and weave you're doing, you're going to remain in a consistent distance apart that's going to be advantageous to you. Advantageous for your ability to throw punches, which ultimately is what you're up here to do, right? Things I want you to really think about in the beginning of your boxing journey are staying on the balls of those feet, keeping those elbows in, and of course, keeping that chin tucked. And I want you to approach every tactic that you learn from this point out with those three things in mind, all right? So, little ways to simplify your thoughts, and tell me what you think. Like and subscribe.